Hello there. Welcome to week 7 of Weeklies. I am ILCP and I'm joined by.
Malin, hello there.
And we are soon to get into seed 1 of week 7, which is exciting. I don't think there's very many weeks left until the end of the season, and we'll have our finals, and that's quite exciting, isn't it? But yeah, we've got a stacked turnout today. We've got the standard heavy hitters like Priffin and Raoul and Oxy, but we're also joined by like Automat, Beef Salads in there. We've got Rannick, loads of wonderful people. So it's awfully exciting today. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I hope we see some pretty insane season and
Oh, looks like we're getting into
plays.
seed 1 already, which is going to be fun, just getting everything to load. I hope this week we see 4 sub 10s because Priffin has been ridiculously close so many times. So many times. He's got 3 sub 10s at least 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe this is the week where he gets 4.
Let's hope so.
Hopefully.
It
Or
looks like we're gonna
anyone.
start in about 10 seconds.
Yeah. What do you think this type of seed's going to be then before we load in?
Well, I mean, I think it's already too late. It's gonna be a desert temple. Um,
Yes.
Desert temples, not particularly fast, but always pretty exciting to see what the runners do with especially limited food. If they
Yeah.
don't get an opportunity to hunger reset in the nether. That happens sometimes.
Yeah, no, I think desert temples are one of, if not the most interesting seeds to watch people play, because the variance in decision making is where it lies. Whereas like every other kind of run is fairly, linear. The desert temple can sort of go all over the place, which is interesting to watch how different runners navigate the overworld.
Yeah, I mean, at this level, seeds like buried treasure are basically linear, so you won't see as much variance as you would here. Because now, what do you do first? Do you get flint? Do you get wood? Do you get some food? We're gonna
Yeah.
see each runner make their own decisions and see how this is gonna play out.
Yeah, looks like we've also got 4 diamonds there, so it'd be interesting to see what people craft. Though I would assume they would go with a diamond pickaxe and a diamond shovel. Um, who knows?
Yeah,
Maybe somebody
obviously.
just really likes jukeboxes and is going to craft 4 jukeboxes or like 2 diamond hoes. They're ancient strategies, maybe that's going to get them not only the weeklies win but also a world record. The 2 diamond hoe strategies. Um, it
Yeah, I hear that's one of the best plays you can make,
exactly,
obviously.
but it looks like none of the runners have gone for it, which frankly, it's saddening. Look like
Yeah,
Priffin's
everybody.
getting some pigs. Who's top right? Is top right Raoul? Looks like top right. I think it's Raoul is going in without food, just the rotten flesh, entering the Nether first, I believe.
Yeah, that's what
Um,
I said. You're gonna see variance here. We see Automat finding an underground lava pool, unlike
ooh,
all the others who seem to have
yeah,
gone into the desert. Um, isn't the
exciting.
fastest, isn't the slowest. Seems to be about an average enter.
Yeah, and Priffin having now 7 pork chops is entering. Looks like Beef Salad also went to get some food before getting in. I don't know what Oxy's done, but Oxy's also inside the Nether. Rannick's already at the Bastion, and so is Raoul. So that's all fun. Like you said,
Yeah,
all
we
this
see
variance.
exactly. We see some runners opting to use the TNT to break the gold, while
Yeah.
someone like Kranich is using the diamond pick, which I think frankly is a misplay. Having TNT
Yeah.
is an extremely powerful tool.
Although to be fair, they're on low food, so maybe they don't want to mess around with explosives. They're on low health. Like it's safer. I mean, not particularly much, but maybe there's a bit of thought process in there.
Yeah, I mean if you know how to do it, you don't really get
Yeah.
damaged by TNT. We
Oh
saw
yeah.
Priffin doing one of the
Yeah.
better better ways to break the chalice on a bridge. You
Ooh.
like dig the TNT underneath the blocks.
Oh, this is fun from Griffin. It'll go around the side because there's a load of pigs
I'm
on the
having
actual bridge.
throwbacks. Oh my god, this is one of the first bridge routes that was like really
Yeah.
viable. I did
Uh,
not know it's played today.
yeah, I've not seen that in donkeys. Now, if
Yeah,
people want to get pigs off the like the big bridge, then generally they'll do it like on the right hand corner, but like before the rampart.
I
I
guess history
suppose.
does a full circle.
Yeah.
What are we
You
gonna see?
know.
The T-Wags bridge next? The one
Ooh.
where you like break the blocks underneath? Who knows?
Maybe. I suppose it might have made sense for Priffin to do that there because there are, at least it didn't look like there were any hoglins. So it was a very clean bridge. Oh, Gast, was that spawning on Priffin?
Oh no.
He's just being trolled here.
Okay, but he can just go
Yeah,
downstairs and not worry about it. It's gonna
yeah,
probably despawn pretty quickly.
yeah. He's waiting on one obsidian and then he'll be out.
Yeah, we see some runners already out.
Oh, he didn't get that one obsidian though.
Ooh.
Or at least I don't think he did.
I mean,
So,
he has a pick, so it's like 10 seconds
oh
time waste
yeah,
to just mine one obsidian.
so it's fine. Oh, Kennan's in the fort apparently.
Already?
Exciting. And
Yeah.
so's Raoul. Rannick's on his way. I think most runners on the way. Oxy's there already. Beef Salad's still stuck in that bastion, but I reckon he's about to leave looking at his trades.
Yeah, Automat seems to have a pearl hang. He's pearling
Yep.
out now. And yeah, seems that almost all the runners are gonna leave the bastion for now.
Yeah.
Prevent in the fortress, looking for that spawner. Oh, and we see Keenan using TNT on the spawner.
Yeah.
That's an incredible play.
But
I
not
love it.
having a flint and steel, so using buttons maybe? Why is that?
Um, there's really no difference in spawners. He seems to have just lost his flint and steel.
Yeah. Um.
Now, it's important to use buttons in bastions because if you use
Yes.
a button, it doesn't aggro the piglins. But with blazes, I think it's actually worse because if you
It's
light the
just more
TNT
of a
with a
faff.
flint, yeah, but if you light the TNT with a button, the blazes, if you kill any, they won't drop blaze rods. While if you do it
Ah.
with the flint and steel, they will.
Oh, Priffin
Obvious.
doing a lovely little overlap here with the little bow tie, getting his boat angle in the portal.
Oh, spawns in a cave.
Ouch, no fun there.
Although he's underneath an ocean or
Yeah.
something ocean adjacent,
Yeah, river.
almost an ocean.
Well, it goes into the ocean, isn't it? It's like a little baby
It's
ocean.
water. Everything's water.
Yeah. So he's 99 or 1500 blocks away the stronghold, which isn't too bad, but it's not great. It's not
Yeah,
the 300 blind that you'd like. He's there
definitely not.
mining his obsidian. Looks like a lot of the runners are blinded now. Um, yeah,
Is some of them getting spawned on top, which is a couple of seconds time save. Although
yeah.
Acno Boy's eyes went right into his portal, so he had to throw them again.
Ah, it's
Really
annoying.
unfortunate. Hate when that
Yeah,
happens.
because you can't control where the eyes are going at all. So
Yeah,
it's
Griffin has hung a pearl
yeah,
towards his blind spot. He's missing, I believe, two rods. Or
yes,
one
he's
if
missing the
the
one rod,
adventurous.
but he can use this time to craft some stuff. Oh, he's crafted some iron bars for ground zero. That's exciting, and he's out. Lovely.
Ground zero. I've never seen that strat, honestly. I've been kind of out
Um,
of the loop recently.
That's fair enough. Well, hopefully we'll see it from Priffin, but essentially it's like a zero cycle, but you do it at the end fountain. You hide yourself from the dragon's view with iron bars, and then I mean it's really scuffed and difficult to get the well, Kenan already in the stronghold. It's exciting. We'll see how his preemptive goes, how his nav goes. It looks like there's a pretty clear spike that way, which is fun. And Priffin about to join him in the stronghold club. But ground zero is, yeah, so essentially you hide from the dragon, so it just keeps rotating around the end fountain. Oh, Kenan finding the end portal immediately. So does Priffin, but
So does
Priffin is
Griffin.
already prepped. So does Priffin go and get the sub 10 here? Surely. You know, he's got a minute left on the clock, I believe.
Is he gonna get? He's going for a regular one cycle.
Regular zero. Yeah.
Zero cycle. I'm sorry, I misspoke kind of.
So good. Oh, he's sending
Obviously,
Y99, I think. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
seems to
slightly
be.
scuffing that
Ooh,
setup, but it's fine.
pretty high up. Gonna be careful.
He's fine. He's got plenty of beds. So as long as he doesn't fly and the crystal doesn't break, he's sorted. He's set. He's fine. And
And
this is
he
the bed
gets
that he
it.
does it. Kenan also at the same time killing that dragon. So who killed it first? I don't know. We've got a little bit of desync going on. Um, I can't see the timer on each of their screens. I think Priffin might be slightly ahead, but I might be wrong. No, Kenan. He literally
Cannon.
seconds in it, but both of them getting that sub 10, which is lovely.
Automat also finishing.
Oh,
Barely missing the
wonderful.
sub 10.
Ah, it's annoying though.
Unfortunate. Gonna get
Um,
third, I believe.
yeah. Oxy having to reset. Ouch, that's painful. But you know,
Yeah,
we know that they can beat this seed in less than 10 minutes. Oxy already knows where a load of the stuff is, so surely she'll be fine.
surely gonna. I'm not sure. Did they measure the eyes already? Did they know where the stronghold is,
I don't
or
know,
did
but
they?
I'd imagine so, or maybe not.
Yeah. I mean, it really depends how far in the run they were.
Yeah, looks like Bloon's messed up the zero, but is gonna go for a one cycle, and they've got plenty of beds, so they should be fine. Um, Vima is almost dying on the dig down, but gets to chords. Out finishing
Shovels.
out.
Yeah.
Anchor Boy seems to have messed up and just ended stream. You know.
I mean, that's a Sigma grind set if I saw one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bloon's waiting for that perch. Which I mean, the frustration of that is one of the reasons Zero was developed at all.
Yeah.
So just kind of coming back to the roots here, how runners of the olden days felt.
Yeah. Oh, see, back at the
Seems
Bastion
to be
already.
snapping. Yep, that's not a
Looks
snap.
like.
Oh my.
Oh no, looks like beef salad's just finished out too. And balloons are waiting painfully.
We see someone in the stronghold trying to nav.
There we
And
go,
yeah,
Vmiz.
Zim
Uh,
is
going for
gonna
a
hunger
death
reset.
reset. Yeah. Look like Darth Lol just finished too, although we didn't see it. What's Rennick doing? Just
Rennick
paused.
is
Oh, and a
practicing.
practice map. Practice map.
Yeah, finished already.
This is a big cat.
I don't know, maybe it's some sort of alignment or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or just for the memes.
Oh, Vmiz seemingly messed up the
How
hunger
did that
reset, so their
happen?
stuff has gone everywhere. But it looks like they've still got the stuff to finish, hopefully.
Yeah, we
Oh,
see
not the
5
Quist
beds.
fanboy finish.
Is Bloom still waiting for that perch?
Yeah. Did they like get a perch and then mess it up?
I'm not sure.
Mm.
I'm surely not with that many beds.
Yeah, no, but like, did they like miss the perch? Maybe.
Oh, I
I don't
saw
know.
one that I thought was a perch, but it wasn't after all. Okay, there
But
we
here's
go.
the perch. Here's the perch. Looks like Vmiz is doing a zero cycle though at the same time.
Who's
But
gonna finish
Bloons
first?
Come on, balloons! You gotta hit this four bed. Four
Oh,
bed
then
axe. Four bed axe. It's fine.
I mean it's not a 4 bed.
No, they had to hit either a four bed or like a four bed axe because if they did
Oh,
another bed, they would
right.
die. Um, they had more beds. They just didn't have more health. Veem is also finishing out. Uh, so we just got a Slava going for the zero cycle too. Oh, with Netherrack. Let's hope their blocks don't break. The block they're
I think
standing
they're
on is fine.
standing on, yeah, on something more sturdy.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just low enough. Oh, going with the anchor.
And there we go.
Lovely. Nice little zero cycle there. Looks like Oxy is going for the TNT spawner. Ooh, we're
Always love
going
to see
for
it.
3 TNT. Lovely.
Yeah, clears
Gets
a
one rod.
nice spawning area.
Yeah.
Although one of the disadvantages of TNTing is that you get a really cluttered inventory after all.
That's
You just have
true.
everything, fences, nether bricks, netherrack, basalt in this case, everything just goes in.
Yeah, but sometimes those blocks are really useful. I mean, after a bastion, probably not, but
Yeah, I mean
you know,
it really depends on the terrain.
if you're getting like basalt and stuff, that could be useful for a zero cycle. To be fair,
Oh yeah,
a
that for
nether
sure.
brick, a nice strong block. We've got somebody doing preemptive. I'm not too sure who it is, but it looks like they're slightly scuffing it, but it's fine. They've got some form of spike
Oh, there it is. There's a spike. Although they don't
there.
seem to know what it is. I see someone doing
Oh,
a death reset. I'm
yeah,
not sure who that is. Odyssey
yeah.
137.
And they're about to enter. Slime guy just finished. Lovely to see. Um, we've got. Is it another 77X? But I'm not too sure what the letters are before that. But
No,
when I see
the
Odyssey go for hopefully a zero cycle. No, they're going for a one
no
cycle.
circle.
Fair enough, with 4 minutes or 3.5, you should be able to get that. Unfortunately, they've got no arrows, so they won't be able to do half bow to increase the odds. But it is what it is. They've got plenty of explosives.
Yeah, you could kill like 3 dragons with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the question is, will Oxy finish?
I reckon so.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think.
they're on their way to Cords now. They're at Cords. Um, I don't know where they died last time. Did they like die scuffing a zero or something, or did they die in lava somewhere? Who knows? But oh, nice.
You're
Just
missing it,
yeah, but they know
but
where it is, so it should be fine. Um, but also Oxy is like incredibly proficient at zero cycles. So as long as she enters with a minute on the clock, I have faith that she will complete. And she's in now. She wasn't. She's not been in the stronghold before, I don't think. But the nav
no,
is
doing,
really easy.
yeah, doing the preemptive, getting a pretty clear spike for someone as experienced as her, getting
Yeah,
it instantly. Ooh, gonna need to death reset.
yeah, but it's
Oh, getting an
fine.
endermite, but it burned
Oh,
immediately.
yeah. Entering. We got. Is it Addy 77X there?
Yeah,
About
Abby
to
is
finish.
one cycling.
And Oxy's going for that zero. Misses the pearl. Is going to go for a second pearl. They'll just go slightly lower, probably, than they'd like, but it'll be fine. Unless they're still going to send 99, maybe. No, I don't know where they've sent. I didn't see F3. It didn't look like they were using it. But it should be fine because they've got so many
Yeah.
explosives. They're gonna finish out despite their setbacks.
Is this end fight vanilla, or do we have some sort of mod or data pack that alters the
Um,
behavior?
well, it's ranked, so I think we might have like a 3 minute force perch, maybe. Someone
Okay.
can fact check that.
Ooh,
Uh,
oh, running is just practicing. I thought they died.
no, they're
Jump
practicing.
scare. Okay, but is does the ranked mod influence like because I know we had some mods for tournaments that changed how close the dragon has to be to the node to break off the zero cycle. So I'm
Yeah,
wondering if he has something like
I
that here.
think um I think it makes it slightly lower. Or is
Okay.
that a different tournament? I can't remember. Um, but I
Doesn't
think
really matter, I don't
I think
think.
I heard something about Y90, but that might be a different standardization mod. Um, I do not know. Um, but it looks like the mech plays is getting their perch
Doing a
open,
reverse
which I mean they've
cycle.
got the explosives for, but
I mean, it's not
yeah,
that
they hit the 5 bed, so it's fine.
as someone who played 1.15 a lot, it's really not that difficult to do. You just have to
Yeah,
practice a bit.
yeah.
We
And the match is over.
see that the time has run up out. PLDKD has not managed to finish, I don't think.
Oh, it's a shame. That was a brilliant first round. We got two sub tens from Kennan and Priffin within 2 seconds of each other. Then Automat coming in third with a 10-11. So generally, a lot of really fast times. We had 13 sub 15s, I think,
Yeah,
um, which
incredible.
is lovely and fast. Um, So yeah, I think we'll be back very very soon with the next round number two. Be interesting to see how that goes. But well done, Kenan, getting first with a 948 on a Temple seed. Temple
Yeah.
seed's the hardest probably by far to get a sub 10 on. Um, because you're dealing with a lot of tricky stuff there. Um, but yeah, we'll see you in round two in a few minutes. Welcome back to round number 2 of Weeklies. We're about to get into the next seed. We're coming straight off of the seed 1 where
I'm
Kennen
gonna
got
stop you right
first.
there.
Oh,
Was Keenan on Mac? Did I see right?
was he on a mat? Oh,
I think he was on a Mac, which
that's
is
just
a whole other just kind of crazy.
that's another
What?
conversation. Well, why? I was about to
Dude,
ask what seed do you reckon is going to come up next, but this Mac has just distracted us so much.
do
Ooh,
our
why are you on a Mac?
do our
Why?
macros for multi and like wall even work on Mac? What? Does Jolty work on Mac?
Don't know. I mean, I don't really want to find out. I don't really ever want to have a Mac, but it looks like it was a buried treasure seed with 14 iron, 2 TNT, and 6 salmon. That's about as like decent as you're gonna get
Yeah,
for a
I
buried
mean,
treasure.
2 TNT is always nice. You don't really need gold if you have TNT.
Yeah, I
So,
suppose the benefits of Kennen playing on a Mac is that he can have fancy graphics on his leaves, but so does Automat, and I don't know if Automat has a Mac.
no, Automat definitely does not have a Mac.
I mean, yeah, I don't understand why people play with fancy leaves. I mean, maybe it's just because I play with fast, but
Okay, I like fancy leaves.
but
You take that back.
they're kind of
They're
whereas
cool.
whereas whereas fast is like at least you get the boosted FPS even though the leaves are a bit
It's
air.
barely any faster. Like, if you have a CPU that can do 9 instances, it's not gonna matter.
But what if it does matter? What if that's like the difference between you hitting the zero cycle and not,
It
those
does
leaves in the
not matter.
overworld, those leaves in the overworld. Kennen messing up the portal. Looks like whoever is in fourth, looks like Rao and Priffin and Automat and Kahout and whoever is sixth.
All of
Dark
them are
Orb.
in the nether right now.
Yeah, they're all in the nether. Oxy, already in the Bastion. Lovely. I hope that we can see the Oxy redemption after that rough seed one. Because we know Oxy has the capabilities to play ridiculously quickly. Um, Oxy's
Yeah,
got one of the most,
definitely.
satisfying to watch play styles out of, the entire of MCSR. So, we know that she's brilliant, but,
We see somebody going for manhunt with like
ooh.
building bridges. I'm not so very. Oh,
I'm not
Griffin as
convinced.
well.
Yeah, it's
Griffin as
Priffin.
well.
Maybe there's just no pigs elsewhere, maybe?
No, I mean, Oxy had
Surely.
a ton of pigs. I don't
Yeah.
think getting any more is even worth it.
No, maybe it's just the entry point.
I
Where he entered the
guess.
Bastion makes it make more sense for him.
I guess.
He's doing the same top down as she is, I guess. Maybe he's just gonna try get a handful more pigs. I don't know. I don't think it was worth it, but I'm loyal to Priffin. Priffin, he's so awesome and fast. He's gonna
Griffin
get
is
world record next.
just Griffin.
I
And yeah, we've
mean,
seen
he is the recent victor of the ranked playoffs. So is he gonna win weeklies too? Who knows?
that would be crazy.
He's just gonna win it all. He's gonna get the all advancements, but for Minecraft speedrunning tourneys.
Yeah, he's gonna get all tourneys.
Yeah. Now that
$100%.
yeah, it's a difficult category to get world record in, but he might just get it. Looks like there's
I mean,
plenty of pearls. Oxy throwing pearls out because realistically, in these runs where the fortress is close and the run is fast, you don't need more than 2 stacks of pearls.
I don't think you'd even need you need more than
No,
one stack of pearls.
I
You need
mean
what, two for the zero cycle?
2 for 0. Thing is, if you want to aggressively pearl in the
Yeah, I
fort and
guess. But if
which
you
is
if you
beneficial. Ooh, Oxy low there.
Yeah, but how's salmon? Salmon is pretty good.
Eating, yeah. Was worried they would either get hit again or not quite get the food off, but they just managed to clutch it out. Oh,
Oh,
they're
getting hit
dead here.
again.
No,
I
they're
think with
fine. They're fine.
salmon, it's fine anyway, but
Yeah,
pretty scary.
they're just losing all their food to that. Priffin's still got four bits of salmon. Oxy down to one.
Yeah,
Um,
this might be the difference between having to hunger reset before the zero or not,
yeah.
which does cost you a couple seconds.
Oh yeah,
And as we've seen previously
you
with
could mess
Keenan
it
and
up.
Griffin, it can mean
Oh yeah.
1 point.
It can. But yeah, this is why you want more pearl, so you can aggressively pearl around the fort, just like Oxy did there. Which is definitely a choice to aggressively pearl when you've got such little food. But I suppose if you're gonna have to death reset anyway, then you might as well. So
Yeah, that's just using the resources correctly, I think. And we see
yeah.
someone's blinded already. I'm not
Oh,
sure
lovely. I
who that
think it's
is.
Raoul. Um.
It's Rao.
So yeah,
Someone should tell him to get his name up on the screen.
yeah, we should. But they probably have already, and he's just not paid attention.
That's Rao for you.
uh. Yeah. I got confused because Darth Rolls is in like the bottom left. We got V-Strid on there now too. Wonderful. Did they die though, or looks like they died? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Oxy getting hit again with Wither from behind without any food. She's either gonna die or just get ridiculously low. Nah, nah, 2.5
yeah.
hearts.
She has
She's
a
fine.
actually. She has a really aggressive playstyle, from what we've
Yeah,
seen. Doesn't always pay off on low food runs, but
yeah,
hopefully she can hunger reset really quickly right here.
yeah.
I
She's
mean,
got
that's
it
what I would do.
all set up. She's doing a little boat eye thing there, which is lovely. I can't do that. I really struggle with the boat eye in Portal. Been trying to learn it, but it's really faffy.
I've never tried. I mean, I kind of stopped speedrunning this version before it became meta, so I'm really
Uh,
out of the loop on, especially on 16 stuff.
that's fair enough. 116. It's certainly an interesting category. Oh,
Yeah,
looks like Oxy's getting food here. Um, I want to get into some of the other categories a bit more, but I've decided I need to get a good 116 time first.
and 1.15 is well, it's I like to say it's chill, but others say it's boring. So
I
whatever
think
you prefer.
I think 115 is really cool. I
Yeah,
played
it
it
is.
for one day. I got a sub 30 and I've not touched it since. But I want to play it again because it's very fun. Um, Especially when you don't play too competitively, so you're not doing like the aggressive resetting for buried treasures like you do in 116.
I mean, nowadays you also kind of reset for buried
Oh
treasures
yeah,
in
now you do
1.15.
in 115. But if you're playing 115 not so for like not quite as aggressively, then you can just reset for shipwrecks or
I think
temples.
that's true of 1.16 as well. I mean, if you don't care, you
Yeah.
might as well play for like villages and stuff. 1.9 to 1.12. Are you gonna touch that? Because I mean, I've seen Doug play it recently, Doug the pig, but it's not
Ooh.
a very big category.
No, I mean I might consider it for like all advancements maybe. I feel like 1.9 all advancements has some potential.
I've never seen someone do like well advancements on such old versions. I've seen all achievements on like 1.7. I've never seen all advancements before 1.12.
Looks like we got Cat out in the portal room, which is fun. But I reckon it'd be interesting as long as you can. The problem is that first split of killing the Ender Dragon. Um, but I suppose you can still trade with villagers, so you just kind of hard line that, and
We see
then
both Kahoot and Automat in the end,
yeah,
but
Cahout going
not
for a
going
zero,
for.
pulling out, and Automat going for half bow. It looks like not Oxy. Raoul is going for a wacky side setup.
That's such a
Um,
weird setup.
but
Oh,
you know,
that looks like one of the T-Wax setups, the old ones.
yes, it does. Um, no, but he messes it up, so he doesn't. Priffin is going for a similar side setup, but he's feeling a little bit more confident about it, maybe. Um, he's got two more explosives left, and does he? Wait, that's not Priffin, or is it Priffin? That's not Priffin. Who is it? That's Oxy. That was Oxy doing that. It was just where Priffin used to be on the board. But Priffin is also doing a side setup zero. So I mean, I guess it follows through. But Oxy's completed. Priffin's zero messed up, and he is dead in the end. Ouch. Automat
Yeah.
axing the dragon. What? Did he
What
mess up
what
the one
happened to
cycle?
Automat?
Did it
But
break the bed, maybe?
I mean that's what must have happened, or maybe he missed.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we'll see, but it's pretty sad since he entered like almost exactly at the same time as Kahoot,
Yeah.
and they both got just booted.
So is it Oxy that won that? Yeah,
Yeah,
Oxy
I
got
believe
first with a
Oxy finished
10:39.
first.
And the 4 sub 10 dream is dead, unfortunately.
I think it's a curse by now. I think it's just
Yeah,
a Priffin curse.
maybe. If the next two he gets sub 10, then that'll be painful.
He'll get a sub 5, which will
Yeah.
count as two sub 10s. That's
Maybe,
how it
maybe.
works, guys.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible. Oh, Ranek ended stream.
And it also
Um,
works the other way. If you get two sub 20s, you get a sub 10.
ah, of course it does, of course. Um, but like a sub 5 in 116 RSG is possible. I think the theoretical limit's like 3 minutes and 20 odd seconds or something.
I mean, it's theoretically possible. I mean, anything you do in FSG is theoretically possible. Doesn't
Yeah,
mean
and
it's viable right now. It might be in the future.
yeah.
I don't think with the current strats we can get. I mean, sub 5 maybe not. Sub 6 may be within reach with
Sub
current
6 is
strats.
definitely possible. We've seen like 540 ARSG, which is just RSG but with guaranteed uh, structures in Nether and boosted rates.
Exactly.
So sub 6 is well within reach. Um, and sub 5 possible.
See someone cycling right now.
Yeah.
I can't quite make out. I think it's Darthlol.
Yeah, Darthlon.
Darthlol. We see someone else doing preemptive, getting a clear spike.
Yeah. We've done 13 and a half minutes, so we've only got 6.5 minutes left. I don't know how many runners we've got left. But Slava is there going for the one cycle there. Lovely. Oh, was that 4+1 maybe? I couldn't quite see. Ooh, slightly scuffed death reset, but it's fine.
Yeah, I think whoever that is, Hope MCSR.
Ooh, very scuffed. Things
Yeah,
might be
they're throwing the pearl too high, which kind of throws out a lot of stuff.
yeah.
It's the minuscule thing. I think this
Oh,
girl live is collecting strings for beds. with 1.5 hearts on their name.
He messed up the death reset,
Oh my
so
god,
his
this is so
pearl's
scuffed.
burnt, and then
What?
he threw one of his eyes. He
Oh
threw one of
no!
the eyes. So not only was he an eye short, but then he threw another one of the eyes. So now that's in the overworld somewhere. So he's gonna
Oh
look for a
no!
chest. But either way,
Is
like
this K4 cosplay? I think this is K4. Like his alter ego.
maybe. But now he's digging round in the blocks, seeing if he can find the
No, I
blocks.
think you have
But
to
no,
go dig up. The,
yeah,
the eyes
they
go up.
the eyes do. But I think he's trying to find his items. I don't think he's realised they burnt.
Oh no.
Um,
Yeah, I mean,
which
there's
yeah,
not much you can do. You can't
yeah,
really complete it by now.
like the best thing you can do
And Life seems
is
to have
yeah.
gotten his beds from the library and is prepping for a one cycle with two anchors pre-set up.
Oh, what is
He-
beef salad doing? Beef salad is about to die in a very scuffed zero cycle. But maybe they clutch it up and hit it. No, they
No,
don't. Ah,
I think
that
this.
is painful. They're forfeiting. At least you're going for a lovely half bow.
Lovely. They have two beds, two anchors, so it's definitely
Yeah,
doable, but there's also
yeah.
a lot of space to like mess up.
I think we should do 111 maybe. That'd be interesting. Some form of like obscure niche version. But play it like structureless other than a fortress.
Do you
And
remember
obviously stronghold.
the wanky 1.3 trading strats? That's what I
I
want
do
to see.
not.
You do not. I mean, before 1.7 had the trading strats ready, people tried it on 1.3, where you could spawn right above the stronghold, like
Ah.
immediately. And so it was like extremely scuffed. I remember Doi Pingu playing it for like a couple hours and getting nothing, but it's still technically a viable strat.
Whoa. That's pretty cool. I remember before I got a computer, I'd speedrun Minecraft Bedrock on my Nintendo Switch, and one of the strategies was just digging down on any village you came across, because in Bedrock the way that strongholds work is they spawn below villages, like almost certainly.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Which like so you'd use that as your nether enter, and if you didn't hit stronghold you'd just reset.
Nova is being a nerd on the chat. I know 1.8 this one is more viable. It was a shorthand, I believe.
It's because you don't get
Oh, that I didn't know. I kind of remembered that it was a thing. So listen to Nova.
yeah.
They know better.
What is whoever is top left,
I
what are
have
they
no idea what's happening. Are they trying to? Oh, I
are they practicing
what?
preemptive?
What's? I think that's Oxy
Yeah, it's Oxy. I think she's looking at
practicing
the
preemptive.
preemptive numbers
Okay.
and the pie chart to try and figure out what it looks like when you're interacting with different blocks. Maybe, um, because when you touch a block, it affects your pie chart, which
It
I didn't
does.
learn till I read a document the other day posted in Java called some really obscure things about preemptive. It's really interesting though.
I mean, the real gamers just eyeball it.
I
That's
mean,
what
yeah.
real gamers do. They put up the pie chart and they pretend to look at it and then they guess. That's what
Yeah,
real gamers do.
of course. But I was doing that rather than my English language work,
Exactly.
which now means I've got 1,000 words to write by Monday, but I've got tomorrow, it's fine.
It's fine.
Looks
I mean,
like
we
it's down
have
here.
a couple more seconds.
Yeah, a few more people. I don't know if whoever is. I don't know if Odyssey's quite going to finish out.
I
Because
think
it's
it's
over
gonna be
20 minutes
barely.
now.
They did.
Um, but
They
yeah,
did.
that was an interesting seed too there. Unfortunately, we missed out on the all sub 10 dream, but we have Oxy there securing a first place time with a 10:39, only sub 11. So yeah, it was brilliant. I mean, we'll be back very, very soon for seed number 3.
Stay tuned.
But yeah, Welcome back to round number 3. We're about to get into it. Last world, Oxy won with a time of 10:39, which means we've had 2 sub 10s. Unfortunately, we didn't get any sub 10s on that last world, which is a shame. But it looks like we're about to jump into the next seed, whatever that seed is going to be. I reckon it's going to be a village. That's my guess. That's my hope,
Yeah,
my
I'll
my bet.
track.
But I don't know whether it will be or not.
I'm
It'll certainly
also
be
gonna
something.
say village.
But yeah, I reckon it's going to be village. I just,
And it's
I
gonna
kind
be
of
stacked. I'm not gonna say there's gonna be a blacksmith and it's gonna be absolutely stacked.
maybe like a
It's
lovely
gonna have
10
like
obby.
5 diamonds and 10 obsidian.
Ooh. Oh, it is a village. It is a village. Lovely. 2 blacksmiths.
The 1.15 guy in me really likes this village. It's so nice, so coastal.
Fair.
And the cores are pretty decent as well. Oh, I told
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
9 obby. Oh, that's what you want to see. They need
there's another
literally.
one.
Yeah.
It's gonna have like 10 iron. Well,
Not
not
quite, but
exactly.
they do get the iron pick. They get 2 diamonds for a diamond sword. Lovely. They're gonna make what, a gold shovel? Yes, they are. Exciting stuff. Oh, um,
Really love to see
yeah.
the diamond sword.
Yeah, diamond sword is a good play, especially when you just can, especially when you've got a stone axe too. I mean, it doesn't really make much difference over an iron axe, I wouldn't say, but over a stone axe, there's a decent chunk of speed that you gain in attack.
I mean, no, I the diamond sword is quite significantly faster than an axe.
Yeah,
Is
no,
it?
but it's still the 2 hits, and with the sword you get the knockback, and so I mean, I would still go with a diamond axe over an iron, no, a diamond sword over a diamond over an iron axe. But I don't think there's that much gain
No,
comparatively to
definitely not.
here, where it's a stone axe.
I'd prefer the diamond sword, but
Oh, how placing a bed rather than the. There we go. Hina already in the nether, which is fun.
sword's
Looks like
more knockback. It asks Nova. I think they do slightly more knockback.
Kennen, lovely play, finds a lava pool. So is playing off the lava pool, meaning they've just got a free 10 obsidian pretty much. They're guaranteed um, pretty much to be able to blind travel, which is fun.
Yeah, we see a lot of people already in the nether or entering the nether. And Coghout opted to not use the lava pool, so
Yeah.
doesn't have the guaranteed light travel or the guaranteed second light travel.
Yeah,
Because
but
he's probably gonna get 10 obby, but 20? 20 is
mm,
less probable.
yeah, we got Hina already in the Bastion. Ral also in the Bastion. Finally, Ral's got his name up. Lovely. Um,
Nice.
but yeah, um, doing what kind of route are they gonna do? I don't know. Probably just the standard at the minute. Is this the boomer route? Is that what they call it? I can't remember.
Um, yeah. I'm not sure if Boomer is still meta. As I said, yeah, they seem to be doing the Boomer route. So,
Yeah. My favorite treasure route is still Ninja Brain treasure, I think.
Ninja
Um,
Brain. Yeah, Ninja Brain is awesome. I love Ninja
I
Brain.
love it. I mean, I don't know if it's quite as fast, um, but it feels really efficient. You know,
It's not. It's slightly slower because you start trading later in Ninja Brain. It's more safe, but you
yeah,
start trading later. So,
not much later though. Like,
no. You also gotta do a lot more a lot more walking with the Ninja Brain. And in Boomer, you can just stay kind of
At the
on top
top.
the
Yeah.
whole time, and only get the chests if you need to, and at the end, like you do right now. While in Ninja Brain, you just kind
Yeah.
of have to go up after training the first gold, and you
Yeah.
can't always make it before they stop. But it's literally like couple seconds on average.
But you know,
So it
those
would
two
be
seconds, they do make a difference, as we've seen. Difference between Priffin and who was it? Cannon in round one
yeah,
was literally
yeah,
two
definitely.
seconds.
Ooh, Raoul getting some stray piglin attack him.
Yeah.
Has to kill it, which is never good. And
No.
Hennard seems to be out.
Yeah, looks like Raoul's leaving too. Um, so they're definitely taking a little bit of a lead. Looks like
Balloons as
Balloons,
well.
yeah. Balloons is going. So is Automat. Not Automat, Peasy. I don't know where
Is it?
Automat is. It's just where Automat was. I assumed it
Automat
was him.
disappeared.
Oh. Looks like Kennan's out too. Vimiz is still mining away with the
I
gold.
don't know what to say. Does it sound right? Mind away.
Ah.
I'm quite certain. But ooh, Raoul gets some skeletons.
Yeah, Kennen gets, is that spawn or strays? I'm not 100% sure. I think it
Yeah,
looks like
straight.
strays, but lovely amount.
Hinart already blowing up the spawner.
Yeah, getting a lovely spawn. 3 spawn. Nice, not quite the 4 spawn that we desire, but we'll take 3 for now.
3 is great. Raoul is doing dynamite
Ooh,
D, and it
yeah,
really pays off since he's going to
wonderfully effective.
line travel with 7 rods already.
Yeah, he's gonna whip out that boat, right? Yeah,
Bodhi.
there we go.
Does it really matter that much about? Like, tell me, is it really that much more
Yes,
accurate? It
yes.
is. Okay.
The calculator works with boat angles and all manner of things. There's equations that I don't understand, but it means that a measurement that would normally be like 62 when you do it from that block becomes 99.8%.
All right.
You know,
I don't know anything about 1.16 posts like ESI 1.
fair
That's the
enough.
gist of it.
ESI one. That was such a. I love ESI.
Yeah,
Such a good
ESI is
tournament.
great. I love T-Wags.
Yes. I love
We have the
T-Wags.
T-Wags emote.
Uh, I
We
love.
do have everybody in the chat type T-Wags. I love T-Wags. He's my idol.
I like T-Wags. I like Antoine. I think they're both absolutely brilliant. And I think
Yep.
ESI is just such a wonderful tourney. Like how it's structured is just perfect for what it is. I think. I don't know.
Hennar doing the second portal, I believe.
Yeah, we've got Rao and Oxy both already in the stronghold.
Kanan as well, getting in.
Rao in the portal room, Oxy in the portal room, both
Whoa, that was
pre-crafted. They're gonna go for 0 surely. Rao eating a gapple. It's a back dragon. The tower looks pretty easy. Is it what 91 maybe? Yeah, it's a Y91. I lovely. I'm happy I got that. I was not expecting to. Oh, Rao messing up placement, but
I
it's
think it's
fine.
fine.
Yeah. Oh,
Truly.
that was a rough bed. Another really rough bed. Better bed. Okay bed. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Is Oxy gonna be
Oxy,
faster? No, they're gonna be like
not quite, not quite.
so
Unless it's
close.
desynced. Unless it's desynced.
And Bloons, meanwhile, going for the automat half bow.
Yeah.
Awesome to see. Probably not as
Pinart
confident.
just getting in the port room now.
Where is automat, by the way?
Automatic,
He died.
as you say, he's in the
Oh, right.
stronghold.
There we go.
He's in the end.
There he
Is he
is.
going to go for zero? Please go for zero. I love it when people go for zero.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
gonna go for 0.
I don't think anything is going to be the first time I commentated weeklies. There was the seed number 1, where you had about like 10 different people all zero cycling at the same time, and it was so exciting.
I
It's
can
like,
imagine it being
whoa.
so exciting. Keenan seems to have finished the dragon.
Yeah, and
Not
Automat
sure, is
also
that
with a lovely
third,
zero
fourth?
cycle there. Third, which means Automat, I'd
Automat
imagine,
is gonna be fourth,
secures fourth.
which is conveniently the place he has on the leaderboard right now.
Oh,
So
yeah,
most likely gonna stay up there.
lovely. Balloons waiting for a perch that he gets. I don't know what Oxy's doing, but I think Oxy's already finished, hasn't she? So.
Yeah, Oxy was the second one to finish, I believe.
Yeah, and Raoul was first. Both
Yeah.
Oxy and Raoul getting lovely sub 10s.
Hinard finishing the dragon, so does Bloons.
Yeah, we've got Slava in the stronghold.
And you've got 2 pizzos on the screen right now, both in
Yeah.
the left upper corner and the left middle.
Oh yeah, we've got Pizu
Oh,
Pizu
Slava with
takeover.
some beautiful, beautiful background there.
I didn't see what was. Oh yeah,
It's beautiful.
what more could you want? We've got Frankie in the portal room. They've got all the stuff for zero. Surely they go for it. Surely they send it.
Despite doing this window stretching, it doesn't seem to be able to find the portal room.
No, that's a shame because it was routed so quickly by so many people.
Yeah,
So
I think they're way too deep.
yeah, unless they're in a different stronghold, possibly. I don't know. We've got
Oh,
Frankie
that's
going
also
for a zero cycle, but it looks like they're backing out. Got V-Strid also going for a zero cycle. Come on. Come on, you're going to hit this. It's only Y91. Y91 is pretty chill. It's one of the nicer back towers to have, in my opinion.
Is it? Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna do a
well,
little bit of an admission. I have no idea how to zero time.
uh, I bodge my zeros, to be honest. I didn't learn the actual setups. I just kind of vibe with it. But the tower setups for like caged is really easy front, but really scuffed back.
Okay.
They're really consistent for front dragons. Slava finds support room there, lovely. But back dragons, they often fly. It's a bit messy. And then, but any of these sort of higher, but not like not the T100 T103, but like the between like Y85 and 94. I think for back dragons are my favourites because they're up high, so you don't have to bridge too much, which is useful because you're running out of time. But also, they're slightly higher, whereas like the Y76 tower with back is a bit awkward because you're so low and the dragon is already coming
Okay.
down, and you want to go as high as possible because the higher you go, the better generally, because it's faster. You reach the dragon quicker and it's less likely to fly away.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because you're further from the node.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I'll have to learn to one cycle. I mean, zero cycle
you
at some
need to learn
point.
to one cycle.
I mean, I know how to one cycle, but zero cycling is since I main 1.15, it's not really that useful.
Yeah.
There's very little
Ooh, Slava
scenarios.
goes flying. Very rare to need to zero cycle in 115.
Yeah, I've seen it done. Some
Oh,
people,
yeah.
a lot of people can do it actually,
It's very possible.
but just not on runs, I don't think.
Mm. I think, would it be maybe the easiest one to go for would be like a 1 in 8?
I have no idea.
So 1 in
I
8's the one where you like bridge into the middle, isn't it?
Yeah,
Um,
I've heard about that.
so maybe, but you
Usually,
can bridge up from the ground. So you like if you're gonna do a Polus zero cycle, that's the easiest one to do. Um,
yeah, that's
Still really
probably
difficult, but maybe that'd be a thing.
yeah,
I don't know.
that's the main thing in 1.15. You don't really have pearls to go around.
Yeah.
So it's very rare you have any pearls left when you
Yeah.
enter the unless you get like a 4-eye or 5-eye, which is pretty crazy, but you usually have like 9, 10 pearls when you're trying to enter
Yeah.
after doing Insomniac, so it could be hard.
It'd be pretty cool though.
Yeah, I mean there have been runs where that
Yeah.
happened, just not particularly fast.
Yeah. I mean, you'd need.
We see Slava finally slaying the dragon, slightly
Lovely.
above 15 minutes.
Yeah.
15:30, I believe I want to
Just
say.
sub 16,
Yeah, just sub 16.
which is fine. We've got a few people left to finish. Uh, Seed 3's been pretty
Odyssey
good.
is also entering the end.
Yeah.
The row, I'm not sure what that is. The right middle. The Rewag place, I believe. Also entering.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have a one cycle from. I really can't read that. I'm sorry.
Um. Slime guy, I think.
Slime guy. Okay.
Yeah.
The remake place.
He's
Remake.
going for half bow. Lovely.
Pretty chill. We have 3 more minutes before the time runs out, and Odyssey is going back into the Nether. I believe they're missing an eye or a couple eyes.
Ooh.
How did that happen?
Uh,
Also, I want to do a throwback to Fruit Portal because it really seemed like he was doing a Fruit Portal back there.
yeah. Does the remake get hurt?
Oh, oh, spawning right inside a wall and getting flooded in lava immediately. Oh, it's the portal they built to enter the stronghold. Remake is completing the one cycle right now. Gonna finish like what 15th, 16th, yeah, precisely. We're gonna switch to a slightly higher, slightly bigger
Yeah.
for the 3 remaining runners.
Lovely. They've got 2 minutes, a minute and a half to finish. So are they gonna? I doubt Odyssey does. And if Hope goes for the zero cycle,
Wait, Odyssey has rods. Why wouldn't they just look for pearls in chests?
I
Did they
don't
do
know.
that already?
Neither of them are gonna finish. It's too late. Hope need
Yeah,
to
I think
be in
Hope.
the portal room now and going for zero. I don't think, if they're this slow, I don't think they're going to be confident with the zero cycle.
Yeah,
They
no.
might be, but I doubt it. And they're not going to be confident in it with less than like 30 seconds.
I don't think it's happening. I think we're not gonna see anyone else finish as of now. No one has scuffed death reset as well. Really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Barely setting that respawn point there. And yeah, killed by Silverfish.
Yeah, unfortunately, no more finishes. Which is a shame. However, we did get sub 10 on that seed, two of them by Raoul and Oxy, which was lovely to see. Raoul, finishing first with a 9:41. Oxy only 4 seconds later with a 9:45.
Who finished third though?
Third, Keenan.
Keenan was third, Aldermath fourth. That's what I
Yeah.
know.
And then Bloons came fifth, Hinart sixth, Pizu seventh, Cahout eighth, Vstrid ninth. How many sub 15s? We've got 12 sub 15s, which is lovely.
Actually cracked.
Yes. Wonderful. Well, I think we will be back once more for our final round of week 7 in a handful of minutes. So stick around to see who closes out and gets the win. Currently, Raoul, Keenan, and Automat are all quite heavily in the lead. But who knows where it's going to go. So we'll see you in just a few minutes for the next round. Welcome back to the final round of this week of weeklies. Week 7, we're going for the final round. We've got Keenan in the lead with 11 points. We got a tie for second with Automat and Raoul, both with 13. Then Hinar and Kahout, both with 15. I don't know if there's anybody else on 15 too. No. Then we've got Oxy in 6th with 20. So we're really looking at Keenan to see if he can get first or second here, really, and pull out for that victory. Um, who knows? Let's hope so, because that'd be fun and exciting if he does. My question for you is, before we get into this next seed, what kind of seed do you reckon it's going to be?
It's gonna be a shipwreck, I think.
Shipwreck? Oh, maybe. I hope it's a ruined portal, something really fast. See maybe a sub
Could
8.
be
Yeah. Oh, Kennen with the Mac there. Oh, it came up the brightness. He increased the brightness. Oh, horrible.
terrible, terrible.
Can't believe
It's a
we'd do such a
tragedy.
dastardly thing. Playing on a Mac. Oh. And probably a shipwreck. Yeah, unless it's buried treasure, maybe.
No, it's a ruined portal. You were
Oh,
right.
it's a ruined portal! Ah, yes,
Kind of
let's
getting
go.
tricked there at the beginning. Ooh, that is a lot of gold there.
Oh, and a notch apple. Lovely, and a lot of iron. Enough iron for everything you could
Our
possibly
runners have been
desire.
spoiled this run.
Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, there's not very much food, but the quality of food that they have is immense. Uh,
Yeah,
oh,
definitely.
is that enough for shears as well? Are they gonna
Yeah.
make shears, Keenan? Why aren't you making shears? Oh, other people have made shears though. Rao made shears. Rao also getting other food. Lovely to see. So it's Automat, both playing this very, very
Keenan going
correctly.
no shears, no food. Just
Oof.
straight up
He knows that if
killing
he
it.
wants to win, he's got to get first.
Yeah, definitely.
And so he's gonna. I think there's a merit to high rolling there. He's got to do what he's got to do.
The terrain is not particularly kind.
No, but it's fine. He's there. He sees the fortress, sees the bastion. Got very few blocks, but he's got
Yeah.
wood. He's got.
I mean, 32 planks is not
Yeah.
atrocious.
No,
I
it's
can
fine
see.
for. Is this a bridge? No,
No, this is
housing. Not
stables.
housing, stables. Yeah. I did this last week, but I knew it was stables, but I still said housing.
I mean, you
And
kind of
it's
want
like,
it to be housing at first, right?
yeah, you do. When you realize it's not one of the like a bridge or a treasure, you're like, please be housing, and then it
We
isn't.
see some stable. Oh no!
Eating the
A
notch here, not where
piglin.
you want to be eating this
No,
notch.
definitely. Had to quickly get some health.
Yeah,
Stables is notorious. Notorious. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's notorious for getting a lot
yeah,
of
notorious.
damage while going down. The staircases are very narrow. It's extremely easy to get hit. And
Yeah,
yeah, we see that happening.
yeah. I mean, I don't mind stables too much in somewhere where the rates are standardized, so you know that you're gonna get all your trades. Whereas in RSG it's a little bit more um but still the route's just messy, and so
Yeah,
yeah.
very messy, very easy to get hit. I think
Although
stables is probably the worst bastion to get with
I suppose it's a bit like the desert temple in terms of it's the bastion with the most variance in how people can route it, I think,
yeah,
and the
but
difference that it makes.
you really don't want to play stables without any food.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, playing a bridge or housing without food is perfectly fine.
Oh
But
yeah.
stables is kind of but these are the top runners. They're extremely good. They have to know how to deal with situations like this. We see Automat already have gone for uh, the the ch-
Triple.
what's it called? The triple chest.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's what
lovely.
I was
Yeah.
looking for.
So's Rao, so's Hina, which
Yeah,
to be fair,
Keenan seems to be kind of an outlier going for that
yeah,
bottom
I
part.
don't know why. I mean, to be fair, he's probably there's two triples as well. So
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
two triples,
I
although
think
they're spaced out. It's the worst double triple you can get.
yeah, but like
You
double
want
triple is
them,
still at least 8 gold blocks.
yeah, but you kind of want them closer together so you can get more pigs. There isn't actually that many pigs in just one triple, and it's kind of time consuming to get them to go this one empty spot. So I kind of see why Keenan would do this with just with double triples, but with an empty
Mm,
spot in between.
I think I think it still makes more sense to play a triple. And I
Maybe, but
think
Keenan is
that's
first right
he
now.
is, yeah.
Bloons right behind, although Bloons has the added comfort of having that fire resistance at full time right entering the fortress, while Keenan might need to pop a potion or something.
Yeah, and they've only
Oh,
got one
Keenan
more.
finding Obby
Oh,
inside a
lovely.
chest.
How much obby
Then
does Keenan have?
I think it was 15, which is
Oh, is he on 20 now?
I'm not sure.
Let's hope he's on 20, because otherwise this lead could mean very little.
Yeah,
But like even though he had a bit of a lead, Automat and Raoul, they're catching up. So's Hinar. Everybody is in this fortress. Keenan may be first to the spawner, but everybody else is there too. In fact, Balloons might have been there first, already having blaze bedded.
yeah. I want to touch on Automat because we've not seen him like be the fastest, the absolute fastest on any seed. He always finishes consistently third or fourth, and hence
Yeah.
is now at almost at the top of the leaderboard, tied for second with 7 round.
Oh yeah, I think Automat is ridiculously consistent, and that's wonderful to see. A lot of these runners aren't consistent whatsoever. They're ridiculously fast, but what is speed without consistency?
Exactly. I
As
mean, this
Automat,
is
he's
Minecraft
keeping
speedrun.
pace with them. Exactly, he's keeping pace, but he's still. Oh, I say he's going ridiculously quickly, and then he gets destroyed
And
by
he
wither skeletons.
died.
That's called commentator's curse.
I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
man. He's gonna kill me.
Uh, I mean, normally I've never cursed anybody. I've only really brought in luck,
Oh,
other
then
than with
that means you haven't commentated enough.
probably other than like Priffin's never getting 4 sub 10s,
Oh
only
yeah,
ever getting
that's
3.
definitely your fault.
Yeah,
Your
probably
fault.
my fault.
I
Everything
mean,
else,
have you commentated relay
I've
or
not
not?
commentated relay. No,
Oh,
I've only
that
done
is
weeklies.
commentator cursed city. I'm gonna
Is it?
tell you.
Oh,
You do not want to say any. Oh no, Keenan getting
that's a
an
lovely
endermite.
death reset there, though. I need to remember that and take that because that is a very clever
Yeah,
hunger reset.
extremely nice way to reset using your
I
portal.
knew there was one in the portal, but I wasn't sure what it was. And I think that's
Getting
probably it.
absolutely bodied by blazes, although
Yeah.
with the full health bar and full saturation, not that much of an issue right now,
Oh yeah.
although it
It's
might
good.
come into play later.
How many rods has he got?
I think I saw 4?
If he's got
No,
3 and 5.
3.
So yeah, he's gonna want one more. Play it safe. Got a pickaxe. Is he gonna mine obsidian maybe?
Most likely.
Or
I
is he
don't think
already
he had
got?
10. No, he
No,
has.
he's off.
I'm
He's off.
sorry. I'm lying to you, as usual. Never
And
trust
Raoul is
me.
in the stronghold already
Oh,
doing
wow.
preemptive. He gets a lovely clean spike, but this stronghold is a bit of a mess. So how's it going to play out? Do not know. Oxy's still in the bastion, which is weird. Oh, and Raoul is already in the portal room.
Bloons
Lovely.
and Bloons
He's
also in the stronghold.
crafted entering the end. He's still got his notch, so he's going to eat it on the way. There is nothing stopping Raoul. He's got this. Come on, and it's a tower with a cage. Ooh, little bit quirky, but it should be fine. Raul is good at zero cycles. He's got this one. Right. And he gets the first bed. And he misses. Sorry. Looks like we've got Cahout also going for a zero cycle. Looks like yeah. And Raul, he's just going for a perch. Keenan in the stronghold too. Cahout might pull first if he hits this zero. But he's really low, but he hits the zero. 1 heart to go.
So Cog gonna finish first. What is the... Oh, I'm sorry, I got confused. I thought we were seeing Raul instead of Keenan on the main stream, and I was confused as to why would he build up again.
Yeah.
But
Second
it's
tower.
Keenan actually, so it makes perfect sense to
Yeah,
go for
Vstrid
zero.
got second there. I don't know if we saw that, but good job for Vstrid. Keenan also finishing out just there. Well, as long as he doesn't die, but nobody's ever died after they've killed the dragon from a zero cycle, have they? In any tournament
Never.
ever.
I've never seen that happen, literally.
Oh. Makes me think of
I
that.
don't think it's possible to even die after killing this dragon. Surely
Of
not.
course not. It does remind me of it was one of those clips from I think it was ESI 3. It was really funny, where somebody was it Moley G. It might have been ESI 2 where he pulled the most clutch zero cycle.
Oh
Because in
yeah, I
ESI 2,
remember.
I think everybody failed their zero cycles, and I think this was like the one that was hit maybe
No,
by
I think
Moley.
they hit zero cycles on ESI 2. They
Oh no,
failed
maybe
them
they
a
did
lot
in
in
ESI
ESI
2.
1.
It might have been ESI
ESI
1.
1
But
was there was a prize. There was like $500 for a zero cycle on ESI 1 and nobody hit it.
Yeah, but I think it was one of the ones where like nobody was hitting zeros, and whenever they did hit a zero or like were about to hit, they'd just fail. And so it was like the one that Morley hit, but he died going to the um going to the fountain. I think that was it. I can't remember. Feels like that.
I think it was Molly. I think I know which clip you're talking about, and I think it was him.
I think it's it might be terribly wrong, might be somebody else. If so, I'm terribly sorry for giving somebody else the credit for your their incredible misplay. Uh, looks like Slava is having a little bit of a faff with this stronghold. They are in the starter by the looks of it. They're just not able to find the
Pretty scuffed stronghold. Typical ranked stronghold, I guess.
yeah. I hate stronghold nav. It's one of my least favourite parts of everything. It's so tilting. Sometimes it takes 20 seconds, sometimes it takes, 20 minutes.
It does sometimes take 20 minutes, or at least it feels like it's taking 20
Oh,
minutes.
yeah. And it turns out it only took 2 minutes, but 2 minutes
Which
is
is
still quite a lot. It's
it's
more than a fifth of
still
some runs. It's almost a
exactly.
third of the current world record if you were to spend 2 minutes on a stronghold. Which is mad. It looks like VMiz is getting a perch there. One cycling. And they do it, I think that was 4+1. Lovely to see, well done. And
Slava
Slava still not finding this portal room.
kind of just going round and round.
In
I
round and round the
remember
garden. Like
way before preemptive was a thing how absolutely terrible tournaments were for just the stronghold RNG. I think
yeah.
I think especially I remember Relay 1 how really unpredictable it was because you could like get to the stronghold 2 minutes before your opponent and just not find it.
Yeah, and even like preemptive is scuffed. Um, but no, I think it's interesting, and it's interesting how some runners are just ridiculously good at routing strongholds. Um, like
Feinberg comes to mind. Like Feinberg was even before preemptive, he was ridiculously good at strongholds.
yeah, and I mean now he is too. Like when you're watching him play
Definitely.
AA, it's like Feinberg is just ridiculously good at the game. It's like one of my favorite things about MCSR, especially like a slightly older MCSR, is that like the most like the people that were getting the most views were just like the best at the game. Now it's not necessarily the same, but people who are the best do get an amount of viewers. Um, but like yeah, I love watching just all the ridiculous runs on YouTube. People going so quickly. Looks like Frankie finished out. Looks like Darth Lolly's going for a zero cycle. Slightly scuffed, but it's fine. They've got
Got two
yeah.
anchors. Oh no!
It was not
And
all
you said, and
fine.
you said you've never cursed anyone.
It's all coming out
Really?
now. It's all coming out now. I'm
You're gonna
cursing
curse
them
every
all.
single one of these runners.
No, no. Also, Matt going for another zero cycle. Let's
Automan
go.
has come back, getting his
Yeah,
top
he's not going to
16.
scuff a second one in a row, is he?
No.
Surely not. Though he doesn't look like he's got that many beds, but
He's gonna get it
he's
really
he's going to
well.
finish out. This one's going to kill easily. Good. So as long as he makes it back to the portal, all right, he'll be fine.
Which rank is that gonna be?
My bet is 12th.
Yeah, I would say so.
I don't actually
Somewhere
know
around
that.
that.
It's just my guess. But
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it's
yeah.
12th, I'd
I
lie.
was
It was 12th. It was 12th.
exactly 12. Wow, you're good at this.
I've got that. It was like once I was watching Feinberg play AA, and I was like, the next temple is gonna have the God Apple. It didn't have a God Apple, so I said it again, and then the next one did have a God Apple in it. Um, always on top. Oh, there was a lot of. Anyway, Slava's finally in the end. Are they gonna go for a zero cycle? They've got the hotbar for it. They're
Yeah,
purling
I believe so.
aggressively. Come on, you're not gonna mess this up.
Ooh, pretty
Oh, I
awkward
swear you won't mess this up.
pearl.
Please, don't do this. Don't mess up. I don't know which Y level they're sending, but it looks all right. They've got
Kind of low,
this
I feel.
rotation. It's fine. They've got food. They've got beds. They've got
What language is
anchors.
this? Is this
I have
Finnish?
no clue. Maybe. Ah, and lovely stuff. They finished it out. There's no way they die now.
Absolutely no way.
Yeah,
Never
they've got 3
happened.
hearts. They're fine. Once though, I was on 3 hearts and I pearled into the fountain. I suffocated in the fountain. I took 1 tick of damage and suffocated.
Absolutely skill issue.
It was
I'm
so
sorry.
tragic. It was PB pace as well.
I mean, sometimes it just happens, you know.
It was a while ago, but it was
I
annoying.
remember in 1.15, I entered sub 16 pace, and I forgot to get a bucket of water, so I had
Oh,
no way to kill the dragon.
oh, did you slab cycle or?
I attempted to, but at that point I did not know. I learned after that how to do
Yeah,
it.
it's the kind of thing that you need to mess
Yeah,
up to
you
learn.
need to mess up to learn slap cycle.
Yeah,
And I've been playing since slap cycle was the meta, so it was really awkward because I felt like I know how to do it and I didn't. I just failed
yeah.
miserably since I haven't done it in like 3 years.
I did that when I spent the day running 115. I hadn't learned how to slab cycle at all because I've I pretty much started at least on Java. I've always been on since
Okay,
like
I hope it has like couple seconds to find the polar room if it
yeah.
wants to
Doesn't look like they're
win.
gonna
I mean
though.
to win to end the run. doesn't seem particularly possible right now. What's going on? Is this a
Yeah.
under reset without pearls?
Yeah, but I don't see why they're doing it because the run is dead.
Yeah, it's
Unfortunately, as sad as it is
unfortunately
to
over.
see, there is no way that any of these runners are gonna finish. Odyssey could have finished if they'd gone for a 0 cycle potentially, but
I
with
mean,
one
unless
cycle,
it's 1 in 13, then maybe.
yeah, maybe. I don't see it happening though. You'd need the
No,
perch now, and it is
you'd need
rotating.
a Mind Revenger perch, I guess.
Yeah, the Micro Avenger perch. You gonna get the Micro Avenger perch, Odyssey? Do we need to check your mods?
I think it's already too late.
Yeah, unfortunately. But still, they were on pace to do it if they got the Micro Avenger perch. So, still well done. Well, it looks like we're going to be ending off the final seed there. And so, uh, in the final standings, we have Ken and Carter's number one with a score of 15, coming first, seventh, third, and fourth. Combined time of 42 minutes and 21 seconds, which is pretty good, and is the fastest of anybody here, which makes sense. Then second we got Rao, third Kahal, fourth Hinart, fifth Automat, sixth Darthlol, seventh Oxy, and eighth Pizu. Generally, that was really good. I don't know how many sub 10s we got, but we did get, a handful,
Yeah, at
four or
least a
five.
couple.
So that's always fun. It's not, the seeds haven't been quite as fast as some of the ones from previous weeks where we've been seeing so many people sub 10, but that was wonderful. So yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
How
um,
many weeks do we have left of weeklies?
I think
Do you know?
is it one more week and then we have finals at some point maybe? I don't know. Yeah, one more week, then finals, which is fun. So yeah, if you have the ability to try and get into finals with one more week, then you might as well try. Full send it. We're gonna raid somebody. I don't know who we're gonna raid just yet. I'm gonna wait to find out. But go join the raid. Be fun and come back soon. I think next week, probably for 1/7, 1/15. I think. I should imagine, which would be fun. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Well done, Keenan,
Yeah.
for coming first. You've played very well, which has been fun. Um,
Yeah, we're
so we're
gonna
raiding
be.
beef salad, I
Yeah,
think.
exactly. So
So go
stick with us,
join
Jin.
in. Yeah. Uh, oh,
Oh, are we
raid's
not raiding
cancelled. Are we
beef?
not joining? Who we
We're
raided? Who we
not. We're raiding
raided?
another beef salad. Come on, guys.
Oh,
There's two
there's
beef salads.
so
We
many
gotta
beef
pick the right
salads.
one.
Oh. Oh, maybe we were accidentally raiding chicken salad or something.
Or maybe pork salad.
Yeah, we've gone.